Throughout the novel The Great Gatsby, written by F. Scott Fitzgerald, the character Jay Gatsby's personality is most aligned with the archetype connector as detailed within Malcolm Gladwell's novel The Tipping Point. This is due to the fact that Jay is very skilled at getting multiple people from different walks of life together through way of his lavish parties that are thrown every Saturday night. Gladwell's book details while connectors may know and be friendly with an incredibly large amount of people, they are unable to form close bonds with certain people that others are able to achieve, mainly due to the fact that they keep their circles so astonishingly large. This personality trait is made more evident to the reader towards the end of the novel when, after Gatsby is murdered by George Wilson outside of his home, Nick Carraway learns that Gatsby had no close friends or family that were able to attend his funeral, which is somewhat ironic considering Gatsby had such amazing parties and seemed like the talk of the town to people who knew him or knew of him. In this first image, a man who appears to have everything, wealth, mansions, and other luxuries, is still eager more than anything to reach out and receive one thing. Within this image, Gatsby represents the man who is eager to be with who he perceives to be his true love with Daisy, and is using his wealth almost as a ladder to try and get what he really wants in his life. The image further represents Gatsby's personality as he's sitting alone with an incredible despondent facial expression despite his immense wealth, which you can see surrounding him. In addition, building on that concept, this image represents Gatsby's seclusion that he feels as he is unable to really make connections with people, other than Daisy, who he only met years ago while in the Navy. Lastly, this photo symbolizes that whilst Gatsby may try and portray a charismatic, charming, and happy-go-lucky attitude, inside he is truly a broken and very lonely man. As to Gatsby, the character Meyer Wolfenstein, while not an abundance of information is revealed, the reader is clearly able to see he has incredible influence on a variety of people due to his vast amount of success in the workings of organized crime such as bootlegging. As explored in Gladwell's The Tipping Point, influencers such as Wolfenstein can interpret your desired message to 85% of your audience. Furthermore, one is able to learn a lot more about other characters who associate with the likes of influencers such as Wolfenstein due to their firmly established reputations. For example, in the novel The Great Gatsby, it isn't until the reader sees Gatsby's association with Wolfenstein that they're able to draw connections that Gatsby may have gained his extensive wealth through unethical means, to say the least. Furthermore, The Tipping Point details how certain celebrities are more established in Hollywood than others due to the amount of people they are able to reach. One of these celebrities is Kevin Bacon, who is connected to at least everybody in Hollywood one way or another. There's no denying Wolfenstein's influence due to the fact that whilst many people do not know him personally, almost everybody in West Egg seems to at least know of him and his corrupt doings. This photo is a very good representation of Wolfenstein, as it can show the destruction that money can have upon people, and it's visible for the reader to see that money has clearly destroyed a lot of things along with Wolfenstein, such as his honesty and reputation throughout the West Leg. This photo further represents Meyer Wolfenstein's personality, as it's a photo of somebody handing money to another person under the table, which highlights Wolfenstein and his unhonest doings when it comes to organized crime. Adding on to Wolfenstein's unhonorable reputation, this photo really shows how people can be highlighted from the general norm based on their influence, which Wolfenstein seems to have a lot of. This photo represents Wolfenstein's corrupt doings and how his evil can really have an effect upon people, as what may seem like a general business deal or general business which he perceives to be doing is actually very harmful, as you can see with the blood dripping from this handshake.